Hi, and welcome to episode 4 of Juju's Loves. Today I'm going to show you the takedown of my latest set of lock knots. Last video I showed you how I put them in. I started using lock knots as a way to get the curls that I wanted to achieve, but also in a way that was more convenient. With the lock knots, I was able to wash my hair, which took a while, wash my hair, put the lock knots in, and then pretty much get on the go in the summertime, not having to sit under the dryer and not having to be worried about walking around with Lexi rods, aka curlers, in my hair in public. So this was a great style for curls. It was a great style for wearing on the run. It also kept my hair off my shoulders in the summer, which was wonderful to keep me cool. So today's video, I'm gonna show you how I take them down. Last time I wanted to try and do them, I said tighter, but I meant shorter so that I could get a bigger curl and so that the curl also could possibly go closer to the root. A lot of times when people do lock knots, they do them longer for like bobs and different styles, which is great, but the curls they get at the end usually start off straight coming down the root and don't start curling until a little bit longer, and that's because they were kind of done longer. With this, I'm trying to actually do mine shorter and make sure that the curls go as close to the scalp as possible. My hair has been locked for 8 years, and so my hair is a little bit almost to my waist. It's pretty long. So one thing I discovered when I did these lock knots is that because of the length of my hair, because my hair is so long, I couldn't get it quite as short as I thought I could. There just wasn't enough space. But closer to the top, I tried to focus in more and to actually get it just a little bit tighter, and I was able to squeeze some of them down a little tighter. So hopefully at the end of this, we'll notice that there's less straight root before the curl begins. But I don't know how it's going to turn out, so here we go. Let's see. I can already feel that some of these lock knots are wet from my shower. I just showered before I did all this, and I noticed that there are some lock knots in the back that are a little damp, which is not good for curls. Water, if there's too much of it, can take your curls out completely. So I'm not gonna let that get in my way. I'm still gonna do the takedown, and for the ones that are wet and that haven't quite curled up, hopefully they're all still in the back and not in the front. If they are just in the back, I got a few tricks up my sleeve that I can use to kind of hide them because I am trying to go out. But let's see what we can do. Here goes. So I'm almost done. I just want to slow down and show you the last view in detail how I take them out. I hope you can see this. What I'm doing is I'm going back to the loop that I created and basically taking the end piece out of it and just popping it out. I don't know if you can see here. So here's the loop, and I had tucked the end into it. So what I'm doing is taking that out and just unraveling it. Got a few more here. See, that's the loop. That's the end piece that I tucked into it. And I got a few more. I'll see if I can get even closer so you can see. Here is the end loop somewhere. There it is. Taking the end that I tucked into it out of it and kind of lifting, let's see, untucking it and pulling it out. This one's a little wet at the root. And this is my result. It did give me bigger curls for sure. My hair is down to, let me show you. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of, when it's straight, goes down this way. But this tightened up my curls a whole lot more. As far as the straight root, I still have some straightness near the root. Disclaimer, I'm gonna say you should not get your hair wet in the shower before you take your lock knots out, or you won't have much of curls to deal with. Sometimes a few get wet, which is okay. I think this one got wet, as you can see. But little tricks of the trade in the back, because it's in the back and no one's gonna see it. What I'm gonna do is just re-knot this one and make my loop and twist it up all over again until it dries. So it will eventually, hopefully, dry sometime today or tomorrow, and not too many people will see it unless they're real close up to my head. So I've just taken this one that got wet and I've wrapped it right back around and I'm tucking it in until it dries. So that's what I did for that one. Everything else looks pretty good. There's still a little, again, there's still a little bit of straight-ish part before the curl begins, as you can see here, but it's not as long as it used to be in the past, which I'm grateful for, especially where it really counts, kind of in the front. In the back, you don't notice it as much, but in the front, you tend to see it a lot more. So I'm grateful that with this set, you don't see it, or at least I don't feel like I see it as much. I'm gonna raise some of these up so you can kind of see how high the curls have made it. Just pull it up so you can see not as much straight part to play with or to have to deal with. Just about a week. This is like day 6. Tomorrow will be day 7. Just about 1 week of having my lock knots in. It has given me essentially a bob of a style. The curls are much bigger than traditional lock knots tend to give you. It's almost like I did flexi rods and had a flexi rod set. I'm pretty happy with them. I like how this turned out. If you're trying this at home, please comment and let me know how yours are turning out, what you found, what your secrets are. If you have questions about mine, let me know as well. Thanks again for watching. I'm just gonna spin around one more time so you can see the front and the back. This is my 8-year-old locked hair that's usually way down here. But now it's back up here with these lock knot curls. These curls were not done with flexi rods, but with lock knots. No rollers, just water. If you want to shine your hair at the end, I use a lot of different things, but this is Eden Peppermint Tea Tree Natural Hair Oil, as I'll show you here. And this has been working to kind of shine my hair, so I just do a little spritz. So this is it. Thanks again for watching. This is the roll around. I can't see the back. You let me know how it looks. These are my curls. Thanks again for watching this episode of Juju's Loves. Juju's Loves. Juju's Loves.